Hi and welcome to this week's project. This is the first casting to happen in the new room for casting, so I'm hoping that the lights and everything will be alright, but give me some feedback if they're not. And today I've got a new mould here. I haven't used this mould before. It's from penblanksandmoulds.co.uk, and I've had this for quite a while and never got round to testing it out, so I thought today, the first casting, I'm going to do some pen blanks, and I've got a few new colours that I'm wanting to try out today. I'm only going to be making 2 moulds. These are a 2 blank mould. So I'm only going to be making 2 of them, and any leftovers that I have I shall put it into this little bookmark, and if I've got quite a bit left over I'll run it in the bottom of there and I'll make pendants from it, just because you know how I hate to waste. Now this pen blank mould, I've actually used some release agent for it, and for the particular epoxy that I've got that I'm using, this is the one that's recommended. So I'll put links to where I got all of these from. So I've already done this and give it a chance to dry in the mould, so that we didn't have to wait at all once the casting. So, and I just wanted to talk through some of the colours that I've got first as well. These are Pearl colours, these 3 here, and I was looking for a selection of greens because it's these 2 sets of blanks will all be, the theme will be green. So I've got some apple green here, that's number 635 apple green. I've got emerald green, which is 636, so I've got a drop of that. And I've got spring green, 685, if you're looking for the colours for these. You can get these colours or a selection of colours from metal clays, and I'll put a link to them below and a link to the resin stuff, and on those pages you will see everything that I am using virtually today. You'll see the Pearl X and you'll see these colours. I've also got the green dye, the Alumilite green dye, which also came from metal clays. And this is a new one that I've not tried before. This is Alumilite Flow green dye. So well, I'll be able to show you a little bit more of when they're cast on how they look, but they do, especially under UV light, they do give a brightness. They're not glow in the dark, but they do give a brightness. And the fluorescent green that I've got here, which is not, it's a green when it glows in the dark, but I got this one's from eBay. So this is a selection of the greens that I have, and so it's just to decide. So I'm looking to mix maybe 5 colours, probably. So I'm going to use, definitely going to use the fluorescent. I'm going to use glow in the dark. I'll be using green anyway, and I will probably mix that with white to get a slightly different colour. So that's 1, 2, 3. I think we'll use the apple green. Yeah, we'll use apple green will be the other one, and spring green, because that gives quite a good contrast between the colours. Okay, that's me organised now. It's a clear cast epoxy I use. It's 2:1 resin to hardener, and the mix ratio is by weight. So just double checking now. Yeah, it can be by weight or by volume. got that wrong. Oh gosh, we're going to be mixing some heck of amounts. Right, I'm just going to continue with this because I've measured out too much. I'm going to put it into a bigger container. Now I'm going to go, because it was 2 to 1. So I need to add the same again. Right, so we're going for 5 colours, so I'm just going to equally divide this roughly. Right, so we've got 5 colours here. Let's get these separated. I'm going to cast the last one back into here. We'll get some green in first. This is the fluorescent green into this one here. We'll go for some fluorescent now. Okay, so that's the fluorescent. Now we'll go for apple. Right, we'll put the spring green in now. Is I want to add some pearl into that green, not the fluorescent ones or that, but the plain green, just to give it some swirliness. Just going back, double checking that they're all mixed in properly. The emerald and the fluorescent. Right. Now let's move this forward. So I'm just basically going to be pouring bits in at a time, just to see what we get. cocktail sticks. They're quite handy for stirrers. Right, I'm just going to put a drop. Drop more into there. Right. There we go. I'm quite pleased with the look of them. It'll be interesting to see how they come out. And I'm hoping to pull this right in so that you can see. Right. The last thing that I need to do now is to decide what I'm going to do with the rest of this resin. Because I don't really have enough for a box blank. So I think we could maybe go for a bottle stopper. It's really perfect. These are ideal for bottle stoppers. So that's those done. And last but not least, so we've got 2 bottle stoppers, 6 pen blanks and a bookmark. Okay, well, I hope you managed to see that okay. I shall get these in, put them under pressure of about 50 overnight, and I shall take them out tomorrow and we'll have a look at them then. Okay, it's the next day now. I haven't actually opened this myself yet, so I've let the air out and I thought I'd open it with you and we'll have a look and see what it all looks like. Oh, so far so good. That's the little pots for the bottle stoppers. They've come out quite nicely. Make sure you can see. Excuse the noise. So that's the one, that's the second one. I can actually pull that out. That's the little bookmark. So I sand and shape that, and that will be just perfect as it is. Right, let me take this out of the way. Not too bad. Right, so let's see how these demould. I put a bit of cardboard on so I could sit these on top because I didn't use the rack at all. I did use the mould release, but you're never entirely sure if it's stuck. Oh, beautiful. These moulds are lovely and solid actually. So that's the 3 of them done. I'm quite delighted actually, the colours came out amazing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and demould this. I don't know how well these will come out of here, but I'm going to go away and see if I can get them out. And because it doesn't really matter to me, because I would just put it straight on the lathe and then turn it down. But I'm going to go cut them in half so that we can have a look, see what's inside, and then I'll come back and show you them. Okay, so here's all the pen blanks, and this is the bottle ones. If you see, there's more of the fluorescent in the bottom of this one, but it's got some beautiful swirls in there. It almost reminds me of peacock feathers. See, that one's the same. They'll be quite interesting, I think, once they're turned. This is what they look like inside. I'll sit them down here actually and I'll zoom it in. I'll put this light across them so you can see the flow resin. That just makes everything just an awful lot brighter in it. As you can see there, it enhances the colour really. So that's them. I'll get some pictures of them as they are, and also some to show you a little bit more of the glow. And that was just a little, I haven't actually sanded, I just took the edges off the bottom of that. I might sand it and smooth it down a bit because it's just going to be a bookmark for me. Something a little bit different. So yeah, the flow resin, yeah, it's nice. It definitely enhances the colour on it. Just gives it a little bit of a different look. And the fluorescent resins, well, as you'll see from the next bit that I'm going to do, that really does make them glow in the dark. They're very nice. The bottle stoppers I think will turn out quite nice. But anyway, I shall put all of these up onto Etsy for sale. Well, I'll probably put 5 of them up and I'll keep 1 for myself. And I would suggest that you probably colour the barrel inside them. I'll give you the dimensions of them. They are, yeah, 19 to 20 millimeters square, say. Some of them will be slightly more. That's just over 20. So you'll get your biggest, your 10 mil tubes into that, no bother at all. So yeah, if you are interested, I'll put a link down to, these will be up by the time you watch this video. I shall put them up, and I'll get those up and ready, and they will send all around the world. So if there's no postage for your country, get in touch with me and I'll add the postage in. So that's it. Yeah, I would definitely probably colour the tubes. I wouldn't be able to know until I did it myself, but just purely because of the types of resins I've used as a safeguard, I would do it just to save you time. And you would probably, to be honest, if your tube did show through, it's going to be gold, and I think it would probably blend in quite well because of the swirls. So I'm hoping that you get a good view of those anyway. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Let me put this camera down. Okay, so let's have a look at them in the dark. Well, it's quite a lit room this, but I'm using the UV light to charge them. So that's the bottle stoppers. The bottoms is mostly where the fluorescent is, but as you can see there, the flow green actually makes it stand out. We try and try not to glare you with the light. If you can see that okay. Same here. The pen blanks as well. Let's pick up a good one here. That one's probably quite a good one to see. Let me compare it to a pen blank. This is a pen blank without any fluorescent in it. Yeah, thanks very much for watching, and if you like what you see, give me that thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down. This was the first casting in here, and as you all know, I casted way too much resin, and that was a real schoolboy error, but it didn't really matter. I got some extra bits done out of it. I'm very pleased with the results of it. So we'll see what comes up next. I'm not quite sure. Might try some of the other flows with some different colours and do some more similar to this. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you next time.